ladies and gentlemen, back to Insect Planet. Today we have a very special guest. His name is Mustafa Hamada. He's been studying insects for over 10 years now. Today he will inform us about 3 different types of insects, which are the mantis, mosquitoes, and the tiger moth. Please welcome him on the show.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
How's it on the field?
That's pretty good. It's pretty interesting. As always. Good.
How's it on the field?
That's pretty good.
How's
Interesting. As always, man.
So start off with the snow mosquito. Can you tell us more about the snow mosquitoes?
Yeah, sure. They always, man.
So now let's start off with the snow mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Play
a role in carrying diseases across the world, such as the West Nile virus and many other viruses. So the snow mosquito comes with the following taxonomy. It comes from the kingdom Animalia and the class Insecta. And the genus is Aedes, and the species is Communis.
Now, can you just tell us why are they called snow mosquitoes?
Snow comes from the word like snow, right?
Yeah.
It's cold. So the cold weather does not stop snow mosquitoes from living, breeding, or feeding. Like other species, snow mosquitoes can live all year round. They don't have to travel south in order to find warmer climates.
Can you just tell us how big can they get?
Oh, they can be from 5 millimeters to 6 millimeters in length. Like about less, like an eighth of a quarter. They can be an eighth of a quarter. They're really small.
Can you tell us where they live?
They mostly inhabit North America, but you can find them other places around the world.
Mosquitoes prefer to live in moist temperature, like moist areas,
Yeah.
such as Canada. But how do they live in the winter? Like, how do they operate?
The male mostly he fetches for plants, just like out their juices, such as their glucose. The female it feeds on blood from organisms such as the animals, including humans.
How do they reproduce?
They reproduce sexually by laying eggs near a water body, such as a river. It can be frozen. It doesn't matter. It's a snow mosquito, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
snow mosquito.
Yeah.
Like, what's the structure of the mosquito? Like, the organs and all that?
Well, like any other insect, it has 3 basic body parts, which are the head, the thorax, abdomen. The head is where 5 eyes are located, and the chemical and heat sensors are also located. And the thorax is where all 6 legs of the mosquitoes are attached.
Okay, this is all for mosquitoes. Now we're gonna move on to the mantis.
Yes.
Now with the mantis, hey, you wanna listen to a joke?
Yeah, sure.
What do you get if you cross a praying mantis with a termite?
What?
An insect that says grace before it eats your house. Oh. Okay, that didn't go very well. Anyways, back on the subject. Can you tell us about the taxonomy of the mantis?
It belongs to the kingdom of Animalia and the class Insecta as well, so it's an insect. And the family Mantidae, and the genus Agmomantis, and the species Carolina. It's called the Stagmomantis carolina. It's also called a praying mantis. It's a common name.
Can you tell us why it's called a praying mantis?
The 2 front legs are shaped like as a praying poster.
And how big can they get? How big are they?
They can be from 5 to 7 centimeters of length.
What are the physical characteristics of mantis?
They can be divided into 3 distinct body types, like the mosquito, which is the head, the thorax, and the abdomen. And the head contains 2 large compound eyes, which can move freely for 180 degrees. 2 front legs and the 2 back legs. And the front legs, which are shaped as a praying mantis, it can grab the prey due to its strong spikes, very sharp. It can grab it and hold onto it. And the abdomen is thicker than the thorax, which contains the digestive system.
Okay. Speaking of predators and stuff, and things like that. What do they feed on?
Oh, they feed on green stuff, leaves. They live in green areas such as the shrubs, grass, trees, and they can camouflage into them to protect them from predators. They are found all over the world in warm temperatures, not necessarily very warm, just like okay.
And how they reproduce sexually.
Yeah, sexually.
Yeah. Now let's move to the final insect, the tiger moth.
Yes.
Can you tell us about the taxonomic trace of the tiger moth?
Sure. So it belongs to the kingdom Animalia, animals, in the class Insecta, so it's an insect, and the genus Appenthesis, and the species Filariata.
Why is it called the tiger moth? Like tigers are.
Yeah, because they have the pattern on their wings and part of the body. It's shaped as a tiger.
Oh.
These lines, black and yellow lines.
Cause like.
Yeah, so it's based on its morphology. Like the
Okay.
physical characteristics. It can be 3 centimeters in length, and just length, and 8 centimeters in width, including their wings.
Oh. What are their seasons?
They live in North America, in a big part of North America, like southern Ontario, northern Texas. Yeah, from adults, from April to September, they inhabit the south, which is Texas, California, and from May to August they are in the north, so in Ontario, Ohio, like these states.
So their whole objective is to stay in a
warm climate.
Warm.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mustafa, for this
You're welcome.
interesting segment. We will be back after the break with more interesting things about insects.